Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more.
I know it's not just me, but there is something with these two. Grace and Superintendent D'Angelo Carter, that is. A lot of y'all are shipping these two and calling it that they will fall in love. Let's talk about who they are, if they might have known each other in the past, and what will happen next. Towards the end of the season 2, we get introduced to Superintendent D'Angelo Carter, portrayed by Lamont Archie. From there, we know that it is discovered that Superintendent Carter had a larger scale proposal to convert Crenshaw into a magnet school. After that, let's just say he became an op. Grace was not feeling it at all. Carter's plan seemed to be focused on gentrifying Crenshaw, and he was rushing this plan because he literally popped on the scene, and the next thing you know, Darnell is talking about how South Crenshaw is closing. Our good sis Grace is in opposition of this plan, making the poignant point that you can't keep taking resources out the hood and expecting the hood or the people in it to survive. This is what prompts Spencer to return to South Crenshaw, but this video ain't about Spence. Grace takes up the mantle to help fight for the school and ultimately the neighborhood, placing her directly against Superintendent Carter. We do have to point out that Carter did study with Spence's late dad, Corey James, and Billy. We know that Carter has mentioned several times that he was sent to boarding school after his freshman year due to the bullying culture of the football team. It's very evident in the way that Carter treats Billy that he is still traumatized by that bullying that took place. Although we aren't aware of the extent of the bullying, we find that Coach Baker repeatedly trying to apologize and move forward. Carter, unfortunately, always rejects Baker's olive branches, and I'm still trying to figure out who is right in this little beef. Because both Billy and Carter remember very different versions of the story. I don't know if Billy has some deeper issues and is simply not remembering how horrible he was to Carter, or if Carter's adding a little extra sauce to this and how he described it never happened. If it's the former, then Billy may have some CTE issues that we need to explore. If you think so, tell me in the comment section down below and maybe I can make a video about that. We know that Grace dated Billy and Corey in high school. Is it possible that Carter had a thing for Grace in high school too? Maybe Grace was the reason he was bullied. You know, not that there are actually any real reasons why people should be bullied. I mean, Corey was very butthurt about Billy and Grace. Who's to say that he didn't have that same energy towards Carter? Outside of the school board meetings to save South Crenshaw and Grace running to have Carter approve ideas around designing a garden in South Crenshaw, they have fairly limited interactions that the writers have provided us with. The last episode, we start to see a faint connection between Grace and Carter around Jabari's transcript. Carter is stuck on not allowing Jabari's transcripts from juvie to transfer over, all to ensure that he won't meet the GPA requirement to play football. After Spencer calls Carter out, Grace checks Spencer for being so blunt and calls out Carter for his intentions. As a result, he allows the credits to transfer over, allowing Jabari to play. Grace has a strong influence over this hot-headed Carter, which signals a potential romance, at least on Carter's end. It seems quite likely that these two may either remain rivals or become lovers. I don't know, y'all. It seemed like Grace didn't remember Carter, but neither did Billy, and apparently he was very much so there with them in high school. And now Little Boy Blue is back with a vengeance. I know the writers have him and Grace interacting the way they do for a reason, and it's hard to pinpoint exactly what. Does him and Grace have a history at the high school? Why was Coach Baker and the football team bullying him? Why did Carter come back in the first place, especially if this place caused him so much trauma? We won't know the answer to these questions until All American returns on April 12th. Alright, y'all, it's your turn. Tell me the answers to all of those questions or just what you're thinking in the comment section down below. If you're new here, I'm Erica Bain and I post new All American videos every day, sometimes twice a day, and you should join the tribe by hitting subscribe. Our community is lit and I know that you're going to love it here. Share this video with another All American fan or on your favorite social media site, but be sure to tag me at ericavane.com so that I can repost you. The rest of season 3 comes back on April 12th, and join us as we live tweet every Monday when it returns. Shout out to Sabina of Team Vane who put together this video essay breaking down Grace and Principal Carter for y'all. Team Vane is obsessed with All American, but she is also holding it down with the entertainment news. Check out the latest by clicking here. And if you missed any of my All American videos, you can catch up on those on my All About All American playlist. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next amazing All American video. Bye.